Morning, everyone. Today is Monday, February 28th, 2022. The time is 10:05 a.m. Special meeting agenda with our airport director, Stephen Kiergaard, and of course, TO engineers here as well. And I am calling the meeting to order, attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. And do we have any changes to the agenda?
We'd just like to handle item 2 first.
Okay, we can do that. So let's go on to item 2, which is the Ramsey Road City of Hayden land purchase. This is a discussion. Go right ahead, Stephen.
Commissioners, I handed out a packet of information. What this is two offers. Offer one, which is the green area on the map, is a temporary construction easement. It's for an amount of about a little under $2,000, $1,887, or $1,887, excuse me. That's a temporary construction easement. Item offer 2 is a little bit more significant in that it's where the Humane Society sits. As you can see, there's quite a bit more things there. The only item that I really have issue or concern with is the permanent easement comment. I would prefer the city of Hayden just purchase that out. It minorly changes it because a permanent easement is calculated at 0.9 value of the land. This would only add additional 0.1. And it's something that if the board is amenable with me negotiating with their agent to change that, it'd go up slightly. But if not, we can leave it as is and carry forward. But I don't really want to continue to own something that we can't do anything with.
Okay.
In my review of this, we would basically be paying the Humane Society approximately $18,000 for their improvements, which they would be destroyed as part of this project, which is the fencing and then also gravel. And then the land purchase would be the other $37,000-ish.
Okay.
What's the timing look like as far as will Humane Society be gone by then?
That's the other conversation piece my assumption is the city of Hayden doesn't want to negatively displace them either.
Right.
And so they would look to push this back to a period of time that they're going to be gone. From talking with the Humane Society, because I've already forwarded this to Vicki, she's aware of it. She's made her board aware of it as well. That they're still on track to be out of there this summer.
Okay.
So it should coincide without any real problems with us and problems with City of Hayden, our problems with the Humane Society.
Sure. So the 0.1 you're talking about is going to be about $5,000 more?
It wouldn't even be that. It's only on 0.035 acres.
Oh, okay.
It's not that much money.
Gotcha.
Very minimal. You're probably talking about $500 difference. Or $5,400 or $540.
$540.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
It's very minimal. And just that's something I've noticed is I would prefer not to own.
Sure.
So this is just a discussion. If there's something else that the board would like over the next couple of weeks, because this is not before you to make a decision. It's just, here's the numbers they've had. Looking at it, it's in line with what we've seen for other valuations of land. It's pretty in line. There is one other piece of property that is not on here yet, which is the end of the runway area where basically Reed Road is. Mm-hmm. That they haven't received approval to move forward with the purchase yet. We would also throw in our $14,000 for our federal land release project that we had to do because of this. So we will expect to be paid back from that by then.
I assume you've researched this thing to death.
I have.
What is your recommendation?
My recommendation is if the board wants to see Ramsey Road go through, then this is what it is. If you don't want to see Ramsey Road go through, everybody's agreed that Ramsey Road is a good option. I think it is too. We should do it.
Have you given us in the past what Ramsey Road looks like at the end of the runway? Because I think you and I had a conversation about going under the runway versus around the runway. And
my personal opinion is they could go underneath a straight shot, but I think your cost wise is going to be extensive. Mm-hmm. They're set on this plan. It's already in place. They've already gotten environmental clearance for it. That that ship has already sailed,
Okay.
so.
And then are they dealing with Lakes Highway District on Reed?
City of Hayden owns Reed,
Oh, okay.
because they installed it, if I'm not mistaken. And then this road actually will not touch Reed at all.
Okay.
It'll be about, what is it, 50 feet away from Reed.
Okay.
But if the board's amenable, I'll have a conversation with their agent about modifying the permanent easement. And we'll go from there, and we'll bring this back most likely as an action item if there's nothing opposing that, to sign off on the agreeing or the land sale.
Okay. Any questions for Stephen? Any more?
No.
Okay. Are we okay giving him direction? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's just a negotiation at
It's
this
just a
point.
negotiation
so.
at this point. Okay. You okay with that?
Yep.
Okay.
So I needed,
All right, back on. Item one, yeah, the bid opening.
so there was a miscommunication. A bidder actually went into community development, and they directed them to go up to the airport. And they appear to be the only bidder. So they're on their way back. I had my staff stamp it with the time of when it was at my office. So we're currently waiting on that bidder to get back here.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a moment to, the lady wanted to say something there.
Did you want to speak, ma'am?
Well, if I can.
Yeah, go right
Yeah,
ahead.
you can just come up to a table and then push the button.
Elspeth Roche.
Push the button on the
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
there.
that's fine.
Yep,
There.
there you go.
Okay, Elspeth Roche. I'm with Coeur d'Alene Airport Association, and, we're really concerned about the Ramsey Road whole thing anyway, and the encroachment from Hayden with all the houses going in and around. My question was how this proposal to sell, this land and then what's going to happen to it, what's Hayden got in mind to do with it, and how is it going to affect the RPZ?
So this is out, would the board like me to answer that?
And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
go
have a
ahead.
map, so I don't know what
No, go right ahead.
push this off.
Yes.
You can just have a seat.
Have a
I
seat.
mean,
Stay there. Go ahead, Stephen.
Down.
So the property in,
Thanks.
so this property that we're discussing is nowhere near the RPZ. It's, realistically outside of anything we would see developed because there's no space to develop there. Even after the Humane Society leaves, we would end up, if you extended the runway, you would be out, there wouldn't be enough space to develop anything there because once you extend the runway and you have a taxiway going there, because of the slopes and everything, you would be into that impact area of impacting the Humane Society anyways, which means you can't develop that space. There's just not enough accommodation space there.
Okay,
The space that we're talking about at the end of the runway, that was already discussed as part of the master plan. We can still extend 600 feet off of that end of that runway and still sell this property. This does not affect that RPZ at all. We will not touch any of this. Our RPZ on that end will not leave our property.
I can see that now. Thank you.
okay.
Is that good?
It's good.
Do you want to recess until they get here?
It probably would be best, and I guess they'll be here within 5 or 10 minutes. So.
Okay,
Yeah, push the button.
yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
I have 10:14. Why don't we recess until the bid arrives? So this way we don't run the risk of getting off topic and then having one of our attorneys come down on us. Okay. So we're recessing. It's 10:14 until the bid arrives that was anticipated. Thank you. has arrived, and this is for the runway lighting improvements, Phase 1.
Do you want to say the bid opening number?
Yeah, this is the bid opening, thank you. Bid opening, this is actually action item number 1 on our agenda. Bid opening number 2022-03, FAA AIP project number 3-16-0010-054 for the Coeur d'Alene Airport runway lighting improvements, Phase 1.
Okay. A, B, and C? Okay. All right, so this, let me see if they have any other bid form, bidder's acknowledgement. All right, I was just gonna repeat the name again to see if it was anything different than just the Colvico Inc. Okay. And Schedule A, the base bid is $324,401.44. Schedule B, the airport beacon, is $95,232.11. Bid Schedule C, backup power generator, $97,532.65, which is a total bid of $517,166.20. So I recommend that we acknowledge receipt and give it to legal and the airport to determine if it qualifies.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. And that concludes our business segment. I'll open up for public comment again. Anyone wish to speak? No one on? Okay then, 10:23, meeting adjourned. Thank you.